We get a lot of questions on whether the indicators work in other markets. Here I'm comparing the Vedic Rainbow indicator between two markets the same day. This is from the 27th. On top is the ES, and on the bottom is the gold contract GC with some support and resistance levels that I have added in there. And I marked the turns that happened at those price points. Anyhow, what I did, I've overlaid the two charts. They're pretty close. I took the screenshot for the gold market, was longer in time, so I had to compress it a little bit. So basically what I did, I aligned it here at the 10 a.m. mark on both days. You can see the line B1, B2, B3 is the same as down here. Now I had marked other time periods further back on the gold chart because there was more volatility. In the ES on the top chart, we had really no volatility through the late evening, early morning until we got this downside breakout around 8 a.m. here, after 8 a.m. and then we started to pick up some volatility again. So we're looking for new highs, new lows. The trading system that I do for the Cosmo Economics track record, we ended up having two losers as we were looking for the low to come in this first main window here. And the low actually came in a couple of bars late, so we missed on that. We got some retracement action, then came down to a new low in our later window where we had this these three windows lining up on the B1, B2, B3. The actual then the day low came in and formed there, and then we got our three target trade hit completing. Anyhow, it's this videos to make the comparison between the to show the same timing points on gold as we're normally looking at on the S&P. So if you're looking at these gold timers, you are getting some good movement. We had low come in here. We had a pivot at the blue line spike, which was the green on the B1, and then it flipped back down at the end of the white window there. And then we came down, made a low at this level. Now we were inside the range when we got to this point, but we traded up, and right in the heart of this window, we got another significant pivot. So this, back here at the low, this is actually a double bottom, came in right here. So there's a good trade setup there, good trade setup at the high in the next window. And then coming down, had a sharp reaction downward, and that turned, the market turned just a couple bars before we hit this point here where all three windows were green. Anyhow, then traded back up, got a low at the end of this window, and then a low where we had white over green, green, green here marked by the blue vertical line, triggering up another point. And often at the beginning and the end of windows, we get some reactions. Here we had a slight reaction down at the end of the window, then the trend continued and then caught resistance at that price level. Anyhow, just to make a comparison between the 2 days, just to show the effect of the Vedic timing windows on any market. They're universal. They work on any market. They plot forward in time. They don't change. They can be back tested on the back data because they are, you know, so good. I've got 3 years of video up here on YouTube now showing how well these timing windows work once you get used to looking at them and once you know how to read them. They're one of the best intraday timing indicators that's out there now.